Planet Zoo has been rated E10 Plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Zenon's Zenon land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today.
Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Rainbow Valley Zoo Project. My name's Jack. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here before, welcome aboard. Either way, thanks for watching my content. If it sounds like I have a cold, guess what? It's because I have a cold. I developed it yesterday. Just as I was planning to record some yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like crap. What's going on? And I just felt worse and worse as the day goes by. And of course, I woke up this morning and I'm all stopped up and I can barely hear something out, you know, because my ears are blocked with whatever it is that gets inside your head and blocks your ears. You know how it feels. I'm sure you've had colds before. Anyway, that was compounded by the fact that my right knee popped out of joint this morning. Now, I back when I was very young, when I was only like 20, 21 years old, I had an accident. I was in the military at the time, and I had an accident, and I injured my knees, both of them. So they pop out like that on a regular basis. And normally, you know, it's just a case of, okay, pop it back in, keep going, soldier on. But of course, this is the first time it's happened to me in about a year, and I had forgotten how much it hurts. So if I sound out of sorts, it's because not only do I have a cold right now, but I'm hurting. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What we're going to do today, this is the last habitat that's going into this zoo, and that's the West African lions. And we're going to be putting them in right here in this general area. Now, you may notice something about this zoo right now. It has no guests. It has 0 visitors right now. The only people that are wandering around are the zoo's employees. You know, the keepers and the custodians and the veterinarians and such. In addition, I've paused the game, and that's because we've reached a point with this game that all the people moving around, all the animals moving around, they're causing a lot of lag, believe it or not. Just because, I mean, this zoo is huge. Look at how much stuff it's got in there. You know, lots of trees, lots of buildings, lots of objects. We've got all the staff and all the animals. And if it had guests in here, it would be compounded by the guest AI trying to move the guests around. So I basically took out all the guests. I closed the zoo. As you can see here, let me show you. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to be coughing and occasionally sneezing through this recording. I apologize ahead of time. Guys, I'm very sorry. But let me show you. Closed. Now, the place is doing pretty good. I mean, obviously it's got a 0 happiness because there's nobody here. You know, there's nobody here. But, you know, it's all right. Now, the other thing that I've been doing, and I want to show you this, I want to point it out to you, is I've been doing a very subtle revamp of the zoo. I've been, what would you call it, unifying the look. I chose a couple of fences, this piece here for the interior fence, and this piece here for the exterior fence. And I've been going around and changing the fences on all of the habitats so that it has a unified look. I made up a custom information sign for each habitat, and we've got a custom education point for each habitat right there. And I decided to change the look of the staff buildings, the look of the restrooms, things like that. And we're using these benches now just because it's a nice unified theme. It looks better this way. Also, this is the new insect plaza. I completely rebuilt it. Completely. The reason I did this is because I just liked the unified look better. There's nothing absolutely wrong with having a different look for every habitat. If you want to do it that way, you do it that way. Do it as you like. There's no wrong way to play this game. I just suddenly had a vision where, hey, you know what? I'm going to unify this. Hold on. Hi there, guy. How did you get out? All right, well, let's capture him. I don't remember, I don't remember even getting told that he had escaped, but there he is on the path. And a lot of times it doesn't really matter. I mean, but you may notice subtle things like this. Look at this. Used to be I was using a thinner path in front of the Bengal tigers, but now I've got a wider path. I also installed some seating for the education point. When I'm all done with this, I am going to put this up on the workshop, and I wanted it to look the best it could. I reworked the viewing area here so it's more open. Small things like that. I haven't completed the revamp, but that's okay. So anyway, today what we are going to be doing, like I said, is we're going to be adding the West African lion, and we're putting it in this general area here. So I'm going to get right to it. Let me see, does this... Either of these mention escape? No, Nyala habitat. Yeah, I've got people cleaning the Nyala habitat. It didn't mention the camel's escape. That's very weird. So I'm just going to get right to it. We're going to start the time lapse. I hope to see you on the other side. Trying to think of something clever to say, and I'm not coming up with it. So I'm just going to get to work. I'll talk to you in a minute. And here we have the finished habitat. I think it came out really, really well. I like the semi-secluded sleeping area in the middle built on the rocks with the, I think that just is a great combination. This is a multi-leveled habitat. As you can see, they got high ground, they got low ground, lots of places to hide if they feel the need to hide. It's just, it's a great habitat, and I think it works out. It is also the last habitat that's going to be in the zoo. The next video I record is going to be a tour if I can make it work. As you can probably tell looking at this, we're having lag and slowdown because of everything that's in this zoo. So this may well be the last video in the Rainbow Valley Zoo series. And if that's how it comes out, then, so be it. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted to do a tour, but the tour might not work. Anyway, if you liked what I did here, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out immensely. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And let me know what you think. Yeah, you see, they stopped in the middle of running. There's a lot of lag going on right now, and there's not much I can do about it. This is just an extremely detailed zoo, and it's kind of overloading my system. So anyway, let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next Planet Zoo episode. It may be a brand new zoo. We don't know yet. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye, kids.